this is Woody's World, sponsored by Shanahan's Steakhouse, and we'll have more on that in just a matter of 7 or 8, 10 minutes. I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit in regard to Deflategate. I love the social media world out there. You can tweet out that Tom Brady should be suspended for a year, and it's amazing what the responses will be. But I want to start with one that was one of my favorites. It said, "Why don't you go back on that pathetic show you're on and go back to harassing the interns?" So get over here right now. Get me some more water and go stuff like that. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I live. But the responses were incredible, and I was going to read a bunch of them, but that would take up too much of this time. But I'm just saying that all you have to do, and I thought about this honestly, and I think that Les was shocked yesterday, and people on Around the Horn were shocked. And I'll say this, they were shocked by that the panelists who were on the show yesterday, and I wasn't on that show, I was on this show, kind of dismissed it, didn't think he should be suspended, maybe fined, like that's going to have an effect on a guy that's making $15 million. And they were also surprised that meanwhile I'm on this show saying he should be suspended for a year. And I had thought about it, I'd thought it out. I mean, it wasn't 24 hours. But as I mentioned at the top of the show, I've been on Boston radio stations. Speaking of harassed, I'm getting harassed by all the people in New England. And that's fair. I'm fair game. But it's been horrific about what I've been called. It's just funny in the social media world. You can just suspend all laws of nature,
right,
and you can call anybody anything you want to. And I accept that I'm an idiot, that I am insane, that I'm crazy, that I'm old, I'm pathetic, that I'm, what's the word? I've forgotten the word. What would I be if I forget stuff?
Well, you're currently doing it.
You're suffering from Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's. That I'm suffering from Alzheimer's. Thank you, because
Sure.
I forgot the word.
How ironic.
Yeah, so I think it's great. Keep them coming. I enjoy it. I don't lose sleep over it. I think it's almost funny, but I also think this. We do have freedom of speech in this country from the government. The government's not in control, but I think it's great that you respond, and I hope you will, if you support what I say, which nobody has, by the way, out of the thousands of tweets I'm getting, nobody supports what I say, but if you support me, if you hate it, then send it out for me, and would you want me to read some of them?
Sure.
We don't have enough time. Yeah, I have to find it. I don't know how to do that.
Well,
See,
I'll do it from here.
You have me, but they're all...
We get the
people,
gist.
it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny. I think it's funny that what is funny is that after it happened, and I was about to bring this up, Les Shapiro said, "Oh, let's move on." Well, guess what? We can move on now. The investigation. We won't be talking about this ever again in our lives. So we're going to get this out of the way. Get your tweets out of the way because it's going away in a few days, and then we can move on. And opening game of the NFL season when the New England Patriots go out against the Pittsburgh Steelers, nobody will talk about it. It won't be made reference to. If the Patriots were to go back to the Super Bowl, nobody will talk about this. Every time that a Patriots game is played, you'll never see the footballs. They won't show the footballs on the sideline. McNally, the guy who was the clubhouse attendant, he gets to go on with his life. Nobody's going to care. I'm sure the Patriots will welcome him back, and Brady will welcome him back after the word he kept using about Brady. So Les is going to get his wish. We're almost finished with this, and nobody will think about it ever again. That's my opinion. I'm Woody Paige. My opinion's not always shared by the people at Shanahan's Steakhouse, either the people eating there or the people that work there. Shanahan's Steakhouse, though, there's a reason for that, because Shanahan's Steakhouse is working on being the best restaurant in Colorado. And guess what? They've succeeded. We believe it. You'll believe it too. Someday, Benjamin will believe it because we'll take him out there.
Someday.
It's Open Table's 2015 Diner's Choice winner. If you go out there, Benjamin,
let me know how this goes.
When you go out there, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say if.
Sure.
They have a wine rack that goes the length of this building.
Sounds great to me, Woody.
From the floor to the ceiling.
Oh, it is incredible. The food is incredible.
Is it, huh?
The service is incredible.
Wow.
The parking attendants, the valet parkers are my best friends in life.
Woody sometimes doesn't even go there to eat.
He
He
hangs
just
out.
parks his car there.
It sounds like this is the best place to be. I would love to go someday. Wow.
Okay.
If only I knew people had some pool there.
How about tonight? The Rockies are playing. We are going to that game. There's no draft.
Is this happening? Am I getting an invite?
Oh, wait,
to
Ben
Shenanigans?
has a date just about every night.
Not anymore. I've
Bring-
got
Bring
a...
your date. Bring your date.
Solo? You're flying
Guess
solo
what?
these days?
Flying
If
solo,
you go to
yeah.
Shanahan's Steakhouse.com and make a reservation, I'll take you there tonight. You won't need a date. By the end of the evening, you'll have all the dates you want lined up until the holidays.
Is that how it's
I'm not
gonna be?
talking about
The high
Mother's
holidays?
Day. I'm talking about. Anyway, I guess.
All right.
Can you?
If you want to respond to Woody's commentary, at Woody Paige.
Yeah.
At Woody Paige or at The Sports Show.
Come with
We'd
it.
love to read them on the air.